What's going on, FA Nation? Jon Impemba here, bringing you my top 5 late round wide receiver targets for your 2024 fantasy football drafts. Starting things off, Christian Watson, pick 98, wide receiver 42 off the board. I have a lot of shares of the Green Bay Packers downfield threat, expected to be the number 1 wide receiver in Green Bay over the last couple of seasons, but obviously injuries have really hampered his overall upside. He's expected to be healthy and is looking productive in training camp so far. Love his ability to potentially be a breakout star in this up-and-coming Green Bay Packers offense led by Jordan Love following his year 2 breakout. My next pick, going to go Courtland Sutton, pick 119, wide receiver 48. He is the unquestioned wide receiver 1 in Denver, and while many are not bullish on this Broncos offense, even in a bad offense last year, he still ended up with 10 touchdown catches. I know touchdowns can be a bit fluky, but really look at the wide receiver room in Denver. He should be force-fed targets, and targets equal opportunity for production. Liking Courtland Sutton this late in drafts at pick 119. Right behind him at pick 120, we have Curtis Samuel. We know Dalton Kincaid is going to be likely the top target getter in Buffalo, but with Stephon Diggs, there really are a lot of questions in this Buffalo wide receiver room. They signed Samuel this offseason. They gave him nearly $7 million in guaranteed money. We've seen him have productive seasons in the past, and this is easily the best quarterback he has ever played with. I'm looking at Curtis Samuel as a late-round wide receiver target for my fantasy football teams. Up next, we have Jakobi Meyers kind of being disrespected at pick 131, wide receiver 54. The arrival of Brock Bowers is pushing him down to draft boards, with many expecting Bowers to be the number 2 target in this Raiders offense. But let's not forget that last year, Meyers had 71 catches for 807 yards and 8 touchdowns. He's a chain mover for this offense. He's been exceptional over his career of finding the soft spots with very reliable hands. I'm not convinced that Bowers' arrival is removing Meyers from being a safety net for whomever is the quarterback in Las Vegas, whether it's Aiden O'Connell or Gardner Minshew. And Meyers is also getting great reviews in training camp as well. Locking him in as wide receiver 54, a late round target for me this season. And my last late round dart throw, Darnell Mooney, pick 170 at wide receiver 72. One of my favorite late round picks. He's the unquestioned wide receiver 2 in this Falcons offense. And while he may be the 3rd target behind Drake London and Kyle Pitts, the fact that we have the injury, the season-ending injury to Rondale Moore, should lock in Mooney here as that outside downfield threat. Loving Kirk Cousins and his ability to throw the deep ball. Again, we're only a few seasons removed from Mooney being the number 1 wide receiver and 1,000-yard receiver at that for Chicago. So liking Mooney as a late-round pick at pick 170. Those are my 2024 fantasy football late-round wide receiver targets, everybody. Good luck. Let's go dominate our drafts.